takedown you want. You got it? You got that? So 1 for 1. Do it from your punches. Any takedown you want. Double, singles, I'm not bothered. I'll show the techniques I do, and then go with drill the ones I've showed, start speeding up a bit, you know, so you can kind of find out other problems that might happen, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about problems, and then we'll drill it, so then we'll go live with it, and then we'll talk about it again afterwards, right? You got it? So just start with, I'll show you the 3 techniques that I use mostly, and then let's see, we'll drill them, so from there. So, I think we double, right? What I don't want to do is, I don't want to be low, and I'll tell you the problems I found off. Problem I found the other day as well. Finish a takedown with my head nice and low as well. I kind of want to have a nice strong neck, so my neck's driving into him. This way, if he does frame on us, frame my head, see it's a lot weaker. Whereas if my head's here, frame on us now, with a foot straight on, there. This becomes a lot harder for me. Let go of it now. Whereas if I've took him down and my head's trying to climb straight away, frame on us now, see how much harder that is for him. You got it? So this is the biggest mistake I do. I'll generally sit like this. So I have a nice strong neck. Right. First one, I want to go off his legs and I just want to get the hips. So from here, I want to straight from the legs and I want to go above the legs, straight to the hips. And from there, depending on which way he turns, I can put my legs to that side or this side, and I want to put his hips in, and I'm going to take my knees off the floor. I'm just going to start on the flatten out, and there's my takedown. You got it? So I hit me double. So I hit me double. There's no frame, or he's got a weak frame because I've got a strong head. Watching, straight away, the longer I stay on the legs, the more I'm letting him play on the game there. I have to get off his legs and up his body. So I'm going to open my hands, above his hips, S-grip or gill grip, whatever you can get, and I'm nipping him nice and strong. From here, I'm going to lift my knees off the floor, so squeaky go strong from there. See how easy it is for me to flatten him out, right? Got it? So, first one is, I want my hands in front of his hips, and I want to finish that way. Next one, this generally happens if he's if he either changes the size of my head, so change the size of my head, so he puts my head on the inside, what he's trying to do, he's trying to carry it to the floor, ready to go, yep, start doing that. Or if he's got a decent frame on us, watch it, I'm struggling a bit, go back, so he's just got a decent frame on us, and I've got to rotate my head on the inside myself anyway, right? So this is generally when my head comes to the inside of his hips. I want to go, back hand goes to the hip.
So if you've got the takedown, he's already there before you get the chance to get your head up.
Sorry?
So you've got the takedown straight away, he's got a frame in before.
Yeah, so you do that way, that happens, or he's changed sides of my head anyway. So like say he might, some defence, like say a defence scoop might just pop his hips, move my head to the side, boom, pop my hips, yeah, go. And he's trying to do that, yeah, come over. So it'll happen then, or like I say, he's got a decent frame, and I feel I can't get any higher, so I'm going to change, yeah, you got it? And the positioning for this is, your head's on the inside, I've got one hand on the hip, and watch it stop turning over, whereas you have to go on the leg, you got it? So watch it, so I'm going to end up in this position here. So one hand on the hip, one hand on the leg, spin, spin. So I'm going to end up here. So you start turning to the floor now. So here, let's go turn to the floor. So he's not going anywhere, you got it? If I didn't have that, turn to the floor. You got it? Right, so second one. So I'm here, so he's going to change sides of my head. Boom, straight away on the climb. I'm still on the climb, still the same move. I'm hit, keep working the climb. And I'm flattening that way. And every time, my shoulders creeping higher and higher. If my shoulder stays on the hinge, he's still here in the strong position, right? The more my shoulders creeps up, the more we've got in position. And number 3. I'm going to start trying to lace these legs. So, it's really easy for me to climb on a straight line move, so watching. Nip, sink this foot another, wrap it, and then start looking to climb that way. And to show you, spin that like this. So here, I'm on that double, watching. My elbows are nipped in, so I'm trying to keep his legs straight to here. Watching, this knee's going to sneak underneath. Step, wrap, try my legs, and even squeeze on his hands. Put your hands off the mat, anything. Watching, it's still quite easy for me. So just start looking to climb, and I'm being very tight in his legs there. Is everywhere with them 3? Yep, so have a play about them, go slow as you want to start with, then start increasing the resistance a bit. We're not going to go live yet, we'll start increasing the resistance a bit, and then we're like, oh well, he's doing this, and I'm struggling here, and we'll come in and we'll try and go up there and see what's wrong. So okay with that? Have a little play about. See, I'm still driving it up. And I'm making it hard for him. Whereas in down here, see, it's good straight for him, straight away. Yeah. That's hard for us. Right. If he is doing that, yep. So watch it. He's still going to be trying to make a bit of a nuisance for your arm. And see, this knee sneaks under. Yeah. See that? And then start looking to pull. But I'll tell you what the problem I find with that is. So even that's even with it, it's good strong for him. Even here, watch it. I'll still sneak that under. See, I've just my head hasn't moved position. And I'll start to collect. And then I'll start looking to climb. Yeah, you got it? So maybe you're not sitting on your side, but I'll tell you what the problem is I find. People who are kind of like spazzing out a bit, which is, I think from their positions, it is good to have a frame and just really nice and very nice to do. It's just like dead mermaid, right? Just thrashing the legs and moving away. Like every time I do this and I sit in the hip, it's really just starts like bump your hips up a bit. Yeah, I feel that kind of like my weight sags. You got it, so you've got to be careful of doing it in their movement and when they're thrashing about, because I find that's what happens to me.
Cliche at this point, isn't it? But oh yeah, every fight counts, best I've ever felt.
Yeah, you are. It's not just me that says it, it's everybody. It's I always put on the shape of my life, the best I've ever felt, but I'm feeling good. Feeling really good.
Yeah. What are you working on this fight camp that you think you'll be able to bring different to this fight?
I think it's the wrestling. I mean, well, probably is one of the top gyms in the North East that, you know, that do the wrestling to this level. You're seeing North East MMA and the wrestling's not as good as what it is here. Well, that's my opinion, you know. They obviously are good wrestlers and stuff, but I just feel like this is the place to be. And I think I've watched some of his fights and it's just a wrestling against a cage. He doesn't really do much else. He seems to get battered and pull out a submission out the back, so I just play it safe.
Well, you think he gets like a few lucky submissions then?
Yeah, like he fought on Cage Warriors and he got chopped like a bag of shit, and then he just pulled like a guillotine out the bag when the lad shot like a power double leg, just pulled the guillotine. The last fight that he had with Jamie Kelly, I think he was getting beat and then pulled out a little Kimura. So he tends to like, he's obviously tough and durable, but tends to just pull a submission out the bag when he doesn't really deserve it.
Yeah, so you'll dominate him in the grappling exchanges then?
Yeah, I think I'll dominate him everywhere, striking, grappling, wrestling, wherever the fight takes it, I'll beat him there.
You're better in all areas?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
How do you feel about going across to Ireland for the fight?
Well, I've always wanted to fight abroad, like jump on a plane and fight. I know it's only Ireland, but I'm jumping on a plane and going to a fight, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
I've never been to Ireland myself.
I haven't. I've never been to Ireland.
No.
I went to Thailand and done a little fight on Fifi Islands where you fight and you get a little bucket.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I've never really done anything abroad, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, nice. Now, best of luck to you, mate.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Saying earlier you've struggling with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, mate, just injuries after injuries, you know. That's what happens when you train hard, mate, in this game, you know. It comes with a lot of injuries, and I mean, one of mine was for a fight and it was a pretty major one and required surgery, but a lot of the time I just like loads of little niggles that I've got to keep dealing with, like I say, what I told you earlier, what happened on Saturday, so it is what it is, mate. At the end of the day, like I say, it comes part and parcel with the sport, mate, so yeah, it's cool.
So like obviously the McBain fight, I didn't realise it happened either.
Yeah, I broke it. It's like 2 minutes, about 2 minutes in the first round. But the game, it was hard because I had to keep sticking with the game plan. Obviously, I didn't want to let the broken hand affect me and get it into my head. Obviously, I knew it was broken because it was absolutely killing. But like, I had to keep, do you know what I mean, one goal in there when I'm in there, and that's just to win, mate, at the end of the day. So I just do anything, do you know what I mean?
So obviously still got the win.
Yeah, got the win, mate, that's what I mean. I get it, mate, and once I had his neck, mate, I wasn't letting go, that's for sure.
I think he went for the takedown, didn't he?
He went for the takedown, but like,
in the cheeky little scramble.
Yeah, but mate, he took us down. What the maddest thing was, he took us down, but my good hand was trapped behind my back, and my broken hand was like the only one out, so I literally couldn't grab anything to try and defend. And like, if you like watch back in the video, my hand was actually trapped behind my back. So as he took me down, I absolutely walloped my broken hand on the floor. But like I said, I managed to caught him in a scramble, take him down and just jumping him. And once I had that neck, I wasn't letting go. Like no way.
You also struggled. Did you have surgery after that?
I had surgery literally straight after. Yeah, had a plate, metal plate put straight into my hand. But
Obviously, you said you hurt the other one again recently.
Yeah, I hurt the other one again recently. But like I say, it's part and parcel with the sport, innit? You know, I'm sure there's loads of other fighters out there that hurt their hands on a regular basis just as much as what I do. So it's like,
Obviously, not fighting on the upcoming cage.
No. Yeah.
When do you think we'll next be seeing you? Like
Early next year, definitely, for sure. Early next year.
fit and ready by then again.
Fit and ready. I'm fit and ready now, mate. I'm always fit and ready. I'm never out the gym. I'm a gym rat. Ask anyone. I'm an absolute gym rat, mate.
Yeah.
Never get me out of it. Even when our hand was casted, mate, I was coming in here. I was working on things, you know. I'm always getting better, mate. Always getting better. So next year when I come in, I'm gonna come in hot, mate, and I'm gonna be taking people out. That's for sure.
You're saying you were keen for your revenge.
Yeah, I'm keen for my revenge. Like I say, everyone in that division, do you know what it is? It's crazy, mate. People always ask us who I want to fight, but everyone in that division, my division is stacked, mate. My division is absolutely stacked. Like I say, give me anyone and everyone, but Paul Hughes is #1 on that list, for sure. I would love to get that back any day, any day.
Morgan Charrier, former champ now.
Without a doubt, mate. I said I wanted to fight him, like, about a year ago. I'd done an interview and I said I wanted to fight that geezer about a year ago as well. So like, mate, him, anyone, mate. I didn't care, mate. Anyone. Like I say, I'm coming in hot, mate. 2022, mate. It's coming in hot, mate.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Good to see you.